Welcome to the only show that's on mute in every hospital. People are sick enough. Hey, did you see this? You know Bill Gates is worth like $57 billion? $57 billion. That's how much money you can save cutting your own hair. When you do things yourself, life becomes a lot cheaper. I got a mate who's got his penis pierced. Well, he didn't want to. It was just a work accident with a nail gun, so be careful. Now, on tonight's show, we are going to be busting some urban myths with Mick Meredith, and also on the show... Yes, you can cheer that. Also, we're going to be joined by the laugh coach himself, Anthony Ackroyd. My first guest tonight you would have seen him on shows such as Hey Hey It's Saturday, The Big Gig. He's even been on the panel of Q&A, but we won't hold that against him, will we? But he's here tonight. The very funny Anthony Ackroyd, everybody. I feel like I got a dance. I almost...
You could have let me lead.
I did let you lead. Well, we're happy to see you here.
I'm happy to be seen. And this is just fantastic. Whatever this is, it's just fantastic. What's going on, Darren? Why are we here?
Well, I'm here so you can plug the things you do. How's that?
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, we don't have to. We don't have to talk about the stuff you're into. But
yeah, let's talk about me.
No, we've got to talk about you. You're an interesting character. You've been around for many, many years. I mean, me growing up watching you on The Big Gig, they're inspirational shows, you know. As comedians, you watch shows like that and think, I'd like to be on that, but it didn't last.
It was a lot of fun to do, though. It lasted 3 years. Does anyone remember The Big Gig?
Yeah.
It
was so open, wasn't it? Like,
how many people we got here? About 3,000 or 4,000? That was most of them remember The Big Gig. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was very adventurous. It was a very exciting show.
Was there a lot of ad-libbing on it?
What's that?
Was there a lot of ad-libbing on it, or were you...
it was pretty scripted because it was absolutely live.
Yeah.
You know, there was no chance for a second take.
Yeah.
So it was either, do or die, and so you had to do.
Yeah.
And occasionally die. But, it's part of show business and certainly part of comedy. But, yeah, a lot of fun with the Doug Anthony All-Stars and Gene Kitson and Wendy Harmer and Glenn Nicholas. And every Tuesday night was an exhilarating experience because you didn't know if you're going to survive or thrive or just be very sad.
That's a good night, Tuesday night. There was like a lot of shows now, they try comedies on a Saturday night or a Friday night. You know, people are out.
No.
Tuesday, you're home.
Tuesday says comedy to me. Yeah. Who likes Tuesday? Yeah.
And a vast movie career you've had too.
Oh, yeah.
Like Reckless Kelly, come on.
Oh, yeah, Reckless Kelly.
Hey.
You've done your research, Darren.
Oh, yes.
Who remembers Yahoo Serious? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in a movie called Reckless Kelly. Who remembers that? Yeah, okay. I was Yahoo's brother in Reckless Kelly. It was a big budget movie.
Yeah, it was.
There's a lot of stars, Hugo Weaving, there was Alexei Sale, there was, myself. And, okay. And, it was big. There's a lot of Americans walking around and, it was...
That's how you know it's big.
That's how you know it's serious.
This is a serious movie. There's Americans walking around.
I had my own Winnebago.
Wow.
Yeah. I could say I'm going to my Winnebago and actually go there. Yeah, there's a couple of other people in it, but I had a section of it. And it was a huge opening at Hoyt's, and there was a red carpet, and there were 5 different ex-prime ministers there. And it was just a terrible film that didn't work.
When you say ex-prime ministers, though, because for a while, when Kevin Rudd was I don't want to say in power, when he was the leader, he showed up to work, and because you then doing impressions of him, and because you had that maybe the natural speak that the Rudster has. And
well, some people think I look and sound like Kevin Rudd. But in terms of programmatic specificity and reversed engineered outcomes.
yes, very good.
You know something, Darren? This audience really shakes my sauce bottles. They really do.
That's wild.
It was a bizarre journey.
Yeah.
Because I didn't, you know, this may surprise people, but I didn't think I looked and sounded like Kevin Rudd until people started saying, you look and sound like Kevin Rudd. And people I respected, you know, other comics, and people said that you've got to run with it, you've got to do something. So I still remember the day I was doing a show called Thank God It's Friday, radio show. And we're doing a big live one.
Friday's a good day for comedy.
What was I saying? That's right. Kevin Rudd came to power, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin 07, who remembers the glory days of... There was so much hope and it all went badly. But I was doing this radio show. There was a big audience, and it was early days in the Kevin era. And so I thought I'd try this out, and I got a cheap wig from Oxford Street, Sydney. Which was an experience in itself. Can you make me look like Kevin Rudd? Oh, yes. And they did. So I swiveled around. There was a question about Kevin Rudd. It's a show where you talk about current events. And I still remember putting the wig on, turning around, and the audience went, and then they laughed their heads off. I thought, this is going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a lot of fun. It was very lucrative. And Kevin Rudd wasn't the only one crying when he got the knife back in 2010.
That's the problem. If you're
that was a sad day.
If you're going to impersonate an Australian Prime Minister nowadays, you've got, what, maybe 2 years?
Tops.
Yeah.
You know, Tony had the stuff.
You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm actually looking...
Which was limited in entertainment value.
I'm actually looking forward to actually electing a Prime Minister one day.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. Power to the people.
I haven't voted for like 2 out of the last 3.
It'd be a novelty.
Nobody has.
Yeah.
Now, your comedy travels, I know you've travelled the world, and you're good mates with Pete Rosethorn.
Peter Rosethorn, very funny comedian.
Would have done a few gigs with you.
People know him from Kath and Kim, other shows.
Yep.
And yeah.
Were you in Hong Kong though? And
It's funny you should mention that.
I know, it's on my notes right here. It says
no. Peter Rosethorn is a very funny comic. I think he's one of the funniest comics in the world. And if he wanted to be, it could have been a kind of Australian Jim Carrey, but he wanted to do other things, and he was very successful anyway. But back in the 80s, now I'll ask the audience this. Who remembers the 80s? Yeah, 3 people.
That's our demographic, the 80s.
And we travelled the world together, went to Hong Kong. We thought, when you're in Hong Kong, you've got to go to a bar. You know, so we went to a bar in Hong Kong, and we were immediately swamped by girls wanting us to buy them drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny that must be a traditional dress in Hong Kong, which is like a bikini.
Yeah.
So I thought we're in trouble here, and I was kind of stonewalling them. And poor old Pete, who's a really nice guy, was buying complimentary drinks, which are twice as much as a normal drink when you buy them for the girls.
Sorry, I'm really acting here because I'm making out I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, really?
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 Yes.
Go on.
Yes.
Do go on, Anthony.
Tell us more. I've never heard of such a place.
And the last memory of that incident in the bar was Pete throwing money at the girls, like feeding pigeons so he could get out. And in the end, he just threw his sunglasses and we exited. And I'm sure he'd love me to tell that tale. But
but that was the 80s, so it's all right. Now listen, Anthony, we've got to take a break, okay? And then we'll be back to talk about your whole laughter coach thing after the break. Please thank Anthony Ackroyd.
Thank you, guys.
We'll be back shortly.
Sorry, Darren, you were saying something about ping pong
No, I
balls.
wasn't talking about anything in the break. No, what is, I can't believe that you're at 16, you're the Australian Public speaking champion.
Yes.
I can't believe that.
Yes,
yeah.
Rostrum's Voice of Youth. I was the Australian public speaking champion, ladies and gentlemen.
And you haven't stopped.
Please be impressed. I'll tell you something interesting though, Darren, because I won the national competition. Okay, when I was 16, guess who won their state competition but could not win the national? Kevin Rudd, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, yeah. So who should have been Prime Minister? You're looking at him. Yeah, he won the state, he couldn't go on, he couldn't just, you know.
There's still a chance for you to be a PM. Now, you are very into using laughter
Yes.
as a medicine, I guess,
Yeah.
as for health benefits, and because you run workshops.
Yeah, I got very interested. You know, I started off doing stand-up comedy and did that for many years and did a lot of things. But I got really interested in how laughter could help people in different kind of situations. So I became a clown doctor and worked with sick kids for years, and that was fantastic. That was amazing.
They're still the clown doctors are still around. Yeah?
They absolutely are. Yeah. I've worked with people with disabilities. Worked with people with dementia. I've worked with people with dementia, and
Me too.
apparently it's not catching Tuesday. So, so I've done a lot of work, and I've worked with businesses and organisations, and really people don't realise what you're doing, Darren. You know, sure it's entertaining, isn't it, folks? Yeah, but he's actually.
Well, you can't heal everybody, can you? Some people don't want to be healed, do they? They just know we're going to be miserable.
Exactly my point.
Yeah.
But Darren is helping to save your life. Every time you laugh, it makes you healthier.
It does.
You take in more oxygen. In fact, someone did an experiment and found that a good solid belly laugh for 1 minute, so you laugh for 1 minute with a good solid belly laugh, is equivalent in terms of aerobic conditioning to 10 minutes on an exercise bike.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the next time someone comes up to you, Darren, and says, "Do you want to come and work out?" You just go, I already am. Laughter burns calories. People don't know this. Laughter burns calories. So you could eat an entire packet of Tim Tams and just laugh it off. You know, if you're prepared to laugh for 72 hours continuously, it will work. You know, it's good for the immune system. And the same part of the brain lights up.
Yeah.
This is interesting, Darren.
Tell me.
Yeah, I'll just come closer. This is controversial, but the same part of the brain lights up when people laugh as lights up when people win a prize, when they get an unexpected gift, when they see someone they're sexually attracted to, and when they take drugs like cocaine. Okay, so this is what we're doing for these people here.
Yeah, well, I tell you, laughing's a lot cheaper.
That guy's looking very horny right there. Yeah.
And laughing's a lot cheaper than cocaine.
Apparently.
Yes.
Not that we'd know.
No.
So it's really good stuff. It's just laughing.
I'm
In fact,
laughing instead.
We could do an exercise with the audience.
You want to try one out?
Yeah. And we can boost their immune system.
Really?
Okay. So we're all going to chant this little chant. It is ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Let me hear it. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Smart audience.
Yeah.
See? No one asked any
and I've got to
questions.
tell you now, there's evidence we don't have canned laughter. Huh?
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Those people are real.
Yeah, you can't really, let me try and...
Let's save some lives.
Okay.
So it's ho, ho, ha, ha, done in a rhythm. It's like ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho. Very good. Ho, ho. And put a smile on the face. Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha. Two more. Ho, ho, ha, ha. One more. Very good. Now, what has that done for these people?
I don't know, it's confused everybody who's just tuned into the show. Yeah. What's that about?
Yeah, let's go.
No, what has it done to these people?
That has released, Darren,
Yes.
that has released, first of all, oxytocin.
Ah, yes.
So they feel more bonded to each other. Look at those two over there, they're in love.
Yeah, I think I think they were already together when they came in.
Oh,
Those two weren't. No.
She's gone for the girl next to us. Getting more interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho.
Oxytocin. Endorphins.
Yes.
You know, so you can either run a 50-mile marathon or laugh. Take your pick. You know, think about it. And dopamine, which is the reward chemical released in the brain. So, you know, practice that, excuse me, in front of a mirror.
So that's good, man. You've done your research. You've done your research.
Make sure no one else is in the room.
You know what you're talking about, so we know that. Now, where can we find more about you being the laugh coach? Where's, what do we Google? What do we look up? Where do we find you?
I understand the question, Darren.
Good. Good, because I drew that out a little bit longer than it needed to go.
Well, a lot of people are watching this show right now.
Really?
So, yes.
That's promising.
I am the laugh coach. So a lot of people are watching this show right now. So do a second screen experience, get out your little device and go to anthonyackroyd.net. And you'll find out all about...
Ooh, the internet. Ooh. Yes.
And you can find out all about... You can join my newsletter, you can become part of the laughter revolution and flood your body with endorphins and dopamine. They're stunned.
I was stunned. I was like,
yeah.
I was like hypnotised there. Anthony, I'm glad you've come and you've lightened up everybody's life, including my own and everyone here in the audience and the people at home as well. So don't forget, look up that website, anthonyackroyd.net. Anthony, thank you. Thank you very much. Sit down. No, really, take a bow, take a bow. Come on, do that. We'll be back after the break with Urban Mythbusters. Okay, we got something special now. We've got Mick Meredith here who is going to bust some urban myths.
Before that, I've discovered technology. I'm really old, but I've discovered technology. I've got this thing called a Fitbit.
Yes.
If you're a Kiwi, you're a footbutt.
Yes.
And this is what it does. This is what it does before we get into that.
Okay.
All right. This is what it does. All right. It tells you the time. Tells you how many steps you've taken. It tells you how many calories you burn, how many kilometres you've gone, how many sets of stairs you've gone up. I just use it as a watch, though.
All right. So what do you got for us in the way of urban myth busting?
Urban myth busting. I'm teaching the young kiddies, the youth of today, about urban myths from the past. Just, you know, I'm going to teach them about what's true and what's false, and just treat me like weirdo Uncle Micko, basically.
Okay, weirdo Uncle Micko, tell us.
So here we go. Like urban myths, like if you pick your nose too much, your face will cave in.
Have you heard that one? You have?
If you eat a lot of carrots, you have better eyesight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and if you masturbate too much...
No, okay, so these aren't really... You need more carrots. These aren't really urban myths, though. They sound more like old wives' tales.
Yeah, but that'd sound weird. Old wives' tales, busters. That's a bit creepy. It sounds like a channel on RedTube. Ex-hamster or Spankwire.
Hang on.
Someone told me to say that, that'd be funny, but I have no idea what I'm talking about at the moment.
All right, okay, let's bust some of those.
No, there's another one. There's another,
Okay.
another one. There's more. He's more like if you pick dandelions, you'll wet the bed.
What?
Dandelions. Yeah, they call them wet the beds. I just wet the bed because I'm old, but cheese before bed gives you nightmares.
Yes, I've heard that one.
I always have cheese in my late night kebab. I don't have nightmares. I'm just happy to wake up because some of them kebab shops are really dodgy. So Here's another one. Here's a good one. I like this one. If you wear boxer shorts, if men wear boxer shorts, well, women would be weird if they wore boxer shorts, but
They do.
if men wear boxer shorts, they have more chance of impregnating a woman.
Right.
That is crap.
Is it?
Because I just wore my boxer shorts to Woolworths the other day. No women talked to me. I actually got kicked out.
Funny about
I'm
that.
actually banned from going to Woolworths from now on. I can still go to Aldi, because you can wear anything there. I just wore a snorkel the other day and got in. So,
Where did you buy the snorkel?
at Aldi.
At Aldi, I thought
But
so.
I had boxer shorts on and then I took them off,
So
went
that's
back
good.
in, just wore the snorkel. And if it rains on your wedding day, there's going to be lots of tears in your marriage.
Is there?
Did it rain on your wedding day?
Poured. It was.
Mine was dry, but it was still shit.
All right. Anyway. All right.
We have a specimen here. This is Kyle. Big round of applause for Kyle.
Kyle. You're going to.
So we're going to bust a few myths here. If you eat a crust, your hair goes curly. Did you see the crust, Kyle?
Eat the crust. Righto. Okay, give us a look at your hair. So, it's only a half-hour show, but
Whoa! Unbelievable!
wow, that urban myth works.
Or he had curly hair and he had a hat on. You've just eaten.
You don't need.
So now you've got to.
You're hungry.
You've got to. He's just eaten, and now he's got to dive into the pool.
Jump into the
and
pool,
see if
man.
he
Jump into
dies.
the pool. Mate, there's a pool behind you. Trust me. Yeah.
Pool behind
yeah,
you?
the pool
Pool
behind
behind
you.
you?
Just
Pool
like
behind you?
in the rough. Don't really go.
In you go.
Don't
in you
go.
go.
Through,
In you
yeah.
go. Is he in the shot?
You're just outside the pool. Just try and sneak back in
It's
the
an
pool.
above ground pool.
It's about. Yeah, that's it. All right. So.
Are you surviving? Are you
Are
surviving?
you okay? Is everything okay?
Is everything
Perfect. So you
in
can.
rehearsal? You were drowning.
Yeah. All right. Myth. Urban myth. Busted.
How about this one? If the wind changes while you pull a face, you will remain ugly. Pull a face. Pull a face. See, he's ugly. Well, hang on. I haven't been eating me carrots. Oh, no, it's still the same bloke. Sorry. Oh, what about if he eats a raw potato, he gets worms. It's a sweet potato, but there's budget cuts. Okay, whatever.
Eat the potato.
It's a good segment. I drove all the way from Blacktown for this.
It is a good segment. It's rounding off the show. Have you got any last urban myths, Mick, that we could maybe close
You know what my
with?
favourite one is?
Oh, tell me what your favourite one is.
If you got a hangover,
yes,
hair of the dog fixes
Hair of the dog?
everything. So
give that a go.
this may take a while.
Cheers.
I'm serious. This may take a while. Oh, you know what my favourite is? This is a good one to end on. If you drink pineapple juice.
No, we're not going to set up
up a
that
couple
one.
of
No,
shot
we're not setting that up. Please thank Mick Meredith, everybody.
And Kyle.
And Kyle. Also, keep the applause going for Anthony Ackroyd. We'll see you next time. Good night.